Good morning, everybody. What is happening? What is going on? We are back on the penny board early in the morning and without a dog. So you guys know what that means. Okay, so first question is, why is the US multi-champs And I know in the last, I don't know, it might have been the last Q&A, I was talking about how sometimes the US multi-indoor champs, not the outdoor ones, the indoor ones can be a little blah. And it's because a lot of athletes choose not to compete at them. Obviously this year there were some pretty decent scores and a lot of my friends competed at them, and they know that the indoor championships don't really mean as much as the outdoor stuff. And this year the World Championships got canceled or postponed indoors because it was in China. So it was like, even the actual championships, a lot of the best athletes didn't compete at the US Championships. So it was it's kind of a down year for indoor stuff. So the next question I actually get asked a lot. Holy smokes. Getting that carpet's cleaned over there. The next question I get asked a lot is what I do for my job. And I guess my number one job is training for the Olympics. So doing the stuff that I do every single day in these videos. The other job would be making these videos. And then probably my highest paying job is being a coach. So I coach at a high school here in Phoenix. I coached at a high school when I was in Oregon. And I coach like individual private sessions of athletes that want to get better. And then I also do some online coaching. So that's a completely different story, maybe a completely different video. But yeah, that's kind of my life right now. YouTube, training, and coaching. And to be honest, I'm pretty lucky with my job. I love it, and I like making videos with you guys, and I like training even more. And my family understands that, and they're supporting me all along the way. So honestly, I'm pretty lucky. Another question, kind of relating to my job. How often do we lift? I lift 4 times a week. Some of the other guys lift differently. Devin lifts a little different, so does Freddie. But I lift 4 times a week because I'm a multi, so I kind of need the whole body. And the upper body is separate from the lower body when I lift. And then you also had a follow-up question, because I actually answered that one in the comments. And you asked why I don't film it. I don't film the lifts because I think it's more of a mental thing. I like to get in the weight room and put in some work and not have to worry about filming or using the camera. Because in high school, one of my coaches, who was an awesome guy, he was like a 80-year-old world record holder in the bench. Crazy, but he always said the weight room never lies, because it's kind of like running track. It's quantifiable, and so if you go in there and you put up the numbers on your squat or your bench or whatever clean snatch you're doing, then the results are going to show for what you're doing or the work that you're actually putting in. So ever since then, I've always liked to get into the weight room, focus up, put in the work, and not have to worry about this. But if it's something that you guys really wanted to see, I'm sure that there's a way I can figure out how to just set up the camera in one spot at the beginning of the lift, do my lift, not necessarily worry about angles or fun stuff, and you guys will still get the information. That's only if you guys really want the information. This guy's really putting a damper on my audio for this video, because I just skated around the neighborhood and the vacuum is crazy loud. Michelle wanted to know what other tools I was using or what other forms of recovery I was using for my Achilles in the video where I posted about my Achilles and getting it needled. I think she's asking more so for the group. I use Massage Graston, which is like, they take these metal tools and they just like scrape them across your muscles and tendons and stuff to break up the scar tissue or what. Anyways, kind of a crazy one. The needling obviously helped the most, and I've kind of raved about it lately. And then just a lot of stretching, icing, heat, and just trying to maintain overall health of that area of my body. So Michelle, thank you for asking. And if you guys don't know who Michelle is, she's this awesome person. And last but not least, what's my status for the Tokyo Olympics this summer? So Tokyo 2020, the Summer Olympics, the whole reason I'm training. We're gonna do this one looking backwards because the sun's better this way than this way. So what's my status for the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games? Currently I am training for them, meaning that I have not yet qualified. So in the US, you have to show up to the Olympic trials, which is what I competed in 2016 and where I started this vlog actually. And you have to show up there, have the A standard for the Olympics, and then also get top 3. So it's definitely tricky, and no, I'm not qualified. I don't even know if I'm qualified for the trials yet technically, but hopefully this preseason, my first 2 meets, I'll be able to get qualified for the trials and not really have to worry about anything. Maybe even hit the A standard early so that I can kind of just jump right into worrying about placing top 3 of the trials rather than thinking about trying to hit different marks or standards or whatnot. Anyways, so no, I'm not qualified for the Olympics. Do I plan on going? Yeah, probably. Will I maybe go just because Devin might be going? I might even just do that. So if you plan on going to Tokyo, I might see you there. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something. If you have questions for me, feel free to ask in the comments below and I'll try and answer them next week. I think that this is kind of a good way for me to talk to you guys and you guys to talk to me without kind of like breaking up the regular scheduled programming. Anyways, remember, be nice to people, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt others, slow down, don't dance so fast, and I'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. Okay, bye.